Yes, could I speak to claims representative? Option 2. Hello. Yes, I'm calling. I had an incident with my RV and my motorcycle. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I was going down the interstate. I hit a bump. Next thing I know, the handlebar on my motorcycle was sticking out the window of our RV. Hello? Hello? Oh my, what a way to start our first day of vacation. Welcome to Miles of Smiles RVing, where we combine camping,
motorcycling,
and occasionally our cats. Welcome. Many of you might be just getting into hauling your motorcycles in a Toyhauler, and you look on YouTube and there's various ways to do it, and I want to show you a way that we do it in our Toyhauler. We have a Forest River, a 26-footer. We haul 2 motorcycles in it, and finding that trailer was key to us for hauling 2 motorcycles, one for me, one for my wife. And I'd like to take you through some steps here. It might help you out so that you're not going down the highway just wondering whether your bike's still standing in the back or whether a handlebar's hanging out the window of your RV and someone's honking their horn trying to stop you. So it'll give you peace of mind, although the first couple times you do it, you'll stop and check the straps, and after a while you'll know that it's secure and working the way that you want it to work. Now, let me tell you, first off, we don't have any sponsors, so the stuff I use, I'm going to use their name, but there's no cash value that I get from them, although I wish I did, but it's just for reference. You can look at the material I use, and if it works for you, fine. If not, I'm sure you'll find what does. First thing we need, of course, was your Toyhauler, and what we looked for was the anchor points in the Toyhauler so that we could put 2 bikes in, and I did have to install an additional anchor point, which I did myself or whatever, so that I would have 4 anchor points for each bike. That being said, these are the components that I use, and the first thing is the chock, which I got from Cycle Gear. The reason I like them is they're very stable. When you bring your tire up in here, this flips over and locks your tire in it against here. There's various chocks out there, but this is what I prefer because it's so stable. Next, I use a piece of yoga mat, which I cut just to put underneath this chock here, just to protect the laminate in my trailer and to give it a little grip or whatever, even though these have rubber on them to keep them from sliding. I like this as an additional precaution. This piece of towel is very handy, and what we'll do with it when the time comes, we put this over where the rubber tire goes into the wedge here, because if you don't, a lot of times you have a hard time getting that tire back out when you want to roll it out. And this will make it extremely easy that you can just lock it right out. Other items I need, I use 2 ratchet straps on the front of the bike. These are 2 handlebar straps which I put around the handlebar. I also use 2 on the back of the bike. And I use 2 cinch straps on the back of each bike. And I also will use one of these to secure our chock there, which you will see in a minute. Alright, so let's go around front here and I'll show you how I secure the chock. Time I go to load the bike, I just get my camera out. Look, see that the chock goes there, and saves a lot of time. So the first thing I want to do is take my cinch strap, and I want to secure the chock. because when you bring the bike up, the bike's going to hit this and push forward. What this cinch strap will do will keep it in place. It'll push forward about an inch or whatever whenever the bike loads up. And I have two anchor points here, one here, one over here, that I'm going to hook the cinch strap on. So what I do, I take it, and I like to keep my buckles over on this side, just because I keep from tripping over them. And I take my cinch strap, and what I do is I take it here, through there, up, just loop it once. Okay. And then I take it over here, do the same thing. Under, up, over, and I take it over, and I will cinch it. And I'll hook it onto that one there. Okay. So what's going to happen here, and I'll cinch this down. This is where I want to be. I will pull that fairly tight and keep it centered to where I want it. When the bike comes, it's going to hit this, it's going to push forward a little bit, it's going to snug these up. Reason being, you want this on here, and you want your chock at the forward, because if you hit the brakes, you want this as opposing to having your bike facing the other direction. So when the bike comes in, it'll hit that and be secure in the lock. So we're going to put the towel in here, and I'm going to go get my first bike to load up. Put that down, and we'll go from there. Okay, so you saw it flip over, it locked the wheel in, make sure you leave it in first gear, and you should be in good shape. So you can see this tightened up here. Alright, next what we got to do here is anchor down the handlebars. That's where these straps will come in. Okay, so next step is make sure your kickstand's up too. You don't need it down. This is a very stable chock. That's why I like it. This is a strap we put around the handlebar. Make sure you get a good one, because it doesn't do any good if this rips or whatever and you got a 2,000 pound rated ratchet strap. So this is only as good as your link in your chain there. So make sure you get a good one of these. Like I said, make sure you don't wrap it around any cables or anything when you strap it down. So just loop it around like that. Make sure there aren't any wires or anything that are going to interfere, that while it rocks back and forth in your trailer or whatever, that's going to break. So we got that set. Next, all we need is a ratchet strap. Here's my anchor here. So we just need one hook there, one hook down here. Pull it till it's snug. And just give it, just so it's tight. And we'll do the same on the other side. You don't need to compress the forks down. This chock will keep it from flopping down. Yeah, we want to make sure same tension on both sides so your bike's straight in there. So we'll do that to the other side also. Okay, so we've got the front end strapped down here. Got equal pressure on both sides. You don't need to cinch it down really hard, just get it snug. You might have to put some padding or something just to make sure that it's not rubbing on your paint or whatever. Different bikes vary. So I put 2 ratchets on the front. Now I'm just going to put 2 cinch straps on the back of the bike just to keep it so it doesn't hop around. And it goes really quick. You just find a spot that'll work for you on your bike. Like before, you just loop it around, pull it like that, and I'm just going to get the cinch strap here. Put one hook in there. Put the other hook in my anchor, and then I just pull it snug. And I'll do the same for the other side there, and that'll be it. It will give you peace of mind. I mean, you'll be nervous, you'll come back and look, but this setup really works good for us, and I hope you'll get some good pointers from this. Okay, so that's all there is to it. That's the final product there. 2 cinch straps on the back, 2 ratchets on the front. I hope this video helped anybody out that's getting into hauling their motorcycles or the toys in their toy hauler. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up. Subscribe. We're hoping to get some more videos out there on our travels.